Alright, so we're going to do a little bit of a startup slash how to play, and probably me yapping for a minute or two about some of the features while that's going on. So firstly, I'm plugging it in. It's plugged into a power strip, so I'm just going to toggle the power on, which that's going to turn on everything inside the machine automatically. The computer and the screens and everything just automatically comes on. During the boot process, startup process, you're going to see the things that you would normally see with a Windows computer. Like right now, what you see there is the BIOS of the computer, basically saying Windows is starting up. In a moment, we'll see the desktop. The real DMD turns on as soon as it gets power. It's basically in a waiting state, waiting for input. You see the desktop there for a moment, and then excuse me, and then Pinup Popper is going to start up, and we won't see the desktop anymore. We'll have a little bit of a countdown video when it starts. There we go.
Oh, heck yeah.
The volume is adjustable on the siren inside the coin door. This is the master volume. This particular one has the surround sound feature installed. So even though I turned down the master volume, which is these speakers and a subwoofer inside, there's also a pair of exciters in the rear and a pair in the front, and that creates a more realistic experience by creating sounds from throughout the table. So now that it's started up, this is the menu system, Pinup Popper. These are basically categories that you can choose from. The most common one being Visual Pinball. Thank you to that entire team. I do have a deep respect for the entire Virtual Pinball community. And we're just going to start up one table for test. So use the flippers to navigate through the menu. If you didn't notice, I selected one of those categories using this button. When I press that button, it's going to bring up a menu. I'm going to press it again to play the game. When it's time to shut down, use the same menu. May or may not have time in the video for that particular one. This loading screen will be present until the table is ready to play. Once this kind of fades out, you'll see the play field appear, and then it'll be ready to play. So the DMD just lit up, which means that the table's loaded. Now it's ready to play. I'm going to add a couple of virtual credits. It does support multiplayer, so I'll press the second button for one player, and then I'll press it again for the second player, and so we have two players now. This table, the analog shooter works, and I'm going to let it go back down for a second. Ooh. See the ball move? We have the nudge feature too, with an accelerometer. And that's the basics on startup. Coin, player start, alternate shooter. Some tables had an alternate shooter. I don't know how well you'll be able to hear the sound there of things bouncing around, but that is the exciters in action. And that's the basic on startup.
Fantastic.